Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful morning out here this morning. And yeah, I'm still in my pajamas. Okay. It's cool outside. And the warmest thing I have is my pajamas. All right. Good morning. Mm, it's been a busy but productive week. Um, Last week. As you know, I went to two food banks, and both food banks had good stuff. They really did this last week. Um, I have been working, as you can see in video evidence, on preserving all of the food that I got so I can future me can use it. And one of the things that I got this week was um, I got the start with the cabbage. I got the cabbage. That was a huge head of cabbage. I got 9 quarts of um, cabbage that I preserved and put in the freezer for soups for the winter. Um, that's a lot. That's more cabbage than I'm gonna need for the rest of the year for soups anyway. I mean, fresh cabbage for coleslaw and things like that. But as for putting it in soups and stuff like that, that's all I'm gonna need for the year. Then I did the peppers. I was like, what are these peppers? So I went straight to, believe it or not, I went to Walmart online and just typed in the search bar peppers and went through all the peppers. And um, Anaheim peppers is what looked the closest to it. And so then I went and did a search on recipes for Anaheim peppers. And it's a lot like a bell pepper in that you can stuff it and do things like that with it. And so that's what I did with them. I stuffed them. Let me tell you something. I ate 3 of them yesterday. And in the process of, after I got it in the oven and was baking it and stuff like that, I was getting ready. Oh, hmm, hold on. I was getting ready to put the other half of the cabbage up and and discovered that the date on the can was like 10 years old, the Best Buy date. And that was after I put it in, I had gotten it in the recipe and had was in the oven. So I went back to the can. Ooh, Spices spotted a cat. Oh, a kitten at that. He really does not like cats. Okay, he really does not like cats. Anyway, so I went back to look at the can to make sure that there was nothing wrong with it, even though I had already checked it when I got it off the shelf. When I opened it up, I had smelled it because I do that. I smell everything before it goes into a recipe. I don't know why I do it, but I do, especially when it's canned. And so um, I saw the can was fine. I smelled it again. It smelled fine. It was already done. And so I went and um, Spice, come on, come on. I'll be back. I'm back. Spice was I was ready to put Spice in. It is Sunday morning, and I didn't want the whole neighborhood woke up by him. Anyway, so anyway, I went ahead and processed it. I went ahead and, baked it. And I mean, I had already, by the time I realized it, it was coming out of the oven. And so I decided, well, let's give it a try. So I did. I gave it a try and packaged everything up. Most of it is in the freezer. I only left, I think, three out for me to enjoy, three more. And the rest are in the freezer as it's going to be an appetizer for Thanksgiving. And so I'm waiting. Um, the only, um, the, this is funny, but the only illness that I'm worried about is botulism. And so, um, I know that, if you have the symptoms of botulism, you have to wait 12 to 24 hours, okay? And so, I'm past the 12-hour mark right now, so I'm fine so far. So anyway, so I'm here to tell you that I'm fine, all right? So far. Now, what I have left is out of that produce is the cucumbers and the sweet potatoes or yams. Um, anyway, so the sweet potatoes or yams, they're root vegetables, so I can just store them the way they are and see how long they last me. All right. And cook them up as I see fit or as they need to be cooked up. The cucumbers, however, they need to be processed. All right. Today's project, I have two projects. Okay. I need to first of first and foremost, I need to clean my house. All right. I haven't made it to clean my house yet this week. And so I clean my house every week. And so I need to do that. So in the process of cleaning the house, it's cleaning my house um because it's just me here and Spice. If I stay on it, which I do, it only takes me a couple of hours. I do all the sweeping and the mopping and, cleaning the restroom and all that stuff and vacuuming and dusting, in a couple of hours. That's all it takes. So I'm going to set today aside off a few hours to get that done. And in the time that I'm doing that, in between, I'm going to be working on the cucumbers, and I'm going to make. You guys know I like those little um, pickles, tiny pickles. So that's what I'm going to make. I'm going to make myself tiny pickles, and the larger ones, we'll see what we do. I might dice them up, slice them up, and make like pickles for sandwiches or hamburgers. Um, but pickles are one of those things that once you get it done, it has to sit on the shelf for a while. The longer it sits on the shelf, the better it's going to taste because that you want the brine to do its job with the cucumbers. So that's my goal. I do have dill. I bought that. So I think I have all the ingredients to make the pickles. So I'm going to do that. If not, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make refrigerator pickles. And so out of them. And that will keep them from going bad. So, but my goal is to make my first jar because I've never made pickles. So this is going to be a first for me. I'm going to make my first jar of um, the little pickles. That's my goal today. So we're going to have some fun in the kitchen. All right. Um, is there anything else I wanted to talk to you guys about? Oh, I know what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to welcome all of the new subscribers. You guys are blessing me beyond, beyond. Okay. And I'm going to ask everyone to keep sharing all you have to do is go down below this video and there's a button called share, and just click on it, and wherever you want to share it, whether it's Facebook, any of your social media, um, just go ahead and share it with people and let people know that I'm out here. It's helping. And for um, all of you that have not seen my previous videos, I am going to right up here put all my food bank hauls. All right, and then over here I might put my kitchen shenanigans, which is called using what you have. And then down here, if you love spice, I will put links to videos on spice. Okay. So if I remember to put it in that order, okay. All right, guys. You guys be blessed because I know I am.